If you want to see results physically, mentally, financially, you gotta be put in your daily inputs and then you respond if you have any free time. You shouldn't have much free time, but if you do, then you respond.
Something's wrong. Oh, I have to check my Instagram. Oh, I need to check my Facebook. Grow up.
That makes me have the better, more productive day. Fellas, I just got off the call with a prospect, a guy who was 24 years old. He told me, Tannen, I feel invisible. I feel like people don't see me. Girls don't respect me. Guys at work, they don't respect me. Even my friends anymore, they don't respect me. They're not listening to what I'm saying. I said, okay, let's make it real then. He says, what? I say, pull out your phone. Pulls out his phone. I said, go to your settings. Just goes to settings. He's like, what is this? I'm like, just go to settings, bro. Go to your screen time. He shows me his screen time. 9 hours, fellas. 9 hours on TikTok. 9 hours on Instagram. Like, what are you doing? No wonder you feel invisible, because you're sitting here living everybody else's life through a screen, watching people live their life through a screen, watching people not only live their life, watching people live your dream life through a screen. You're a spectator in your own reality. You're supposed to be out here living your life, living in your purpose, chasing God, seeing what he wants for you, and then going towards that purpose with the full power of God on your side. But you're glued to your screen for 9 hours out of a day. 9 entire hours, fellas. I told him if he wanted to find himself, he needed to disappear. He needs to really disappear, to really be invisible. The version of the person that he is right now needs to die. That version needs to die so that he can actually live in his purpose and become the man that he's supposed to be and accomplish the things that God has for him to accomplish. And I told him we can do that. I can help you do that in 90 days, but you gotta lock in. And these first 30 days might be the hardest 30 days you ever thought you'd go through, but it's gonna be worth it. And this is how we did it, fellas.
Welcome to the funeral of your old self. And no, I'm not talking about deleting the app for 30 days and pat yourself on the back. No, it's way more than that. A psychological, a physical reset. 30 to 90 days of resetting and becoming the person that you're meant to be. It's time to lock in, fellas. The old you is dead. The old you is done. That version of you has to be done and dead to the world in order for you to step into your new life. You're wondering why you have anxiety, why you're broke, why you feel stressed out all the time, scared, anxious, on edge. It's because you have a dopamine drip attached to your arm. It's your phone. Every time you scroll, dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit. You can't go 5 minutes without your phone. You can't go 5 minutes without your phone being in your pocket or in your hand without you feeling like, oh, something's missing. Something's wrong. Oh, I have to check my Instagram. Oh, I need to check my Facebook. Grow up. It's time, bruh. Wondering why you feel so soft, why people disrespect you, why you can't even respect yourself. It's the noise. Your life is noisy, fellas. Your diet is trash. Your mental diet is trash. The things that you input into your mind on a day-to-day basis is trash. None of it helps you. And the little podcasts that you do listen to it and you turn it off. You overconsume the information. You don't go do nothing with it. You're fat. You're fat mentally and physically, bruh. It's time to cut the cord. For the next 30 days, it's time to go ghost. We're focusing on 3 pillars. The digital fast, the physical standpoint, and number 3, the silence. If you click off this video right now because you're like, oh, that sounds like a lot more than I thought, then click off the video, go back to being average, bro. We don't want you here. You're weak. You don't even want to be better for yourself. Why would I want you to be better? Get out the video right now. But if you're still here, it's time. Get ready to take notes, sit down and lock in, because these next 30 days are going to be the first 30 days to change your life forever. Let's get into it.
Look at your screen time. Really look at it. If you're over 4 hours a day, that's 28 hours in a week. Your part-time job is to watch somebody else win. And the guy who had 9 hours plus, 17 hours plus, like I talked about on Instagram, his full-time job is watching somebody win, but he's not getting paid. That's unacceptable. For 30 days, you are going ghost. Zero consumption. But Tannen, I need my phone for work. But Tannen, I'm a marketer, I do this. Okay, so delete the shortcut. Log in on the browser, get on it to do whatever you need to do, and then log right out. There's no reason for you to be on your phone other than making money. You don't need to be sitting there scrolling. You guys are addicted to cheap dopamine. You post a story and you get on and see, oh, who liked my story? Who responded to my story? Or you're doing the opposite. You're over there responding to everybody's story. That's a dopamine hit. Ooh, heart eyes, fire emoji, heart eyes, just waiting for a response. You don't want anything to do with these people. Or maybe you do. Either way, you're not investing on yourself. When you go ghost, you stop broadcasting your life and you actually build what matters. Fellas, the whole idea is you need to bore your brain. Once you bore your brain, get rid of all those cheap dopamine spikes that you have every single day, every second of every day, then you start to fall in love with the work. You start to become detached from the result and attached to the work. You get your dopamine from actually building something worth it, actually doing something to propel yourself towards your purpose. And that's where you want to be. So zero consumption, fellas, no excuses. When you take away the constant noise, the constant inputs of somebody else that doesn't even know you exist, has no concerns with building your life. When you take away those inputs, your body and brain actually has the focus it needs to create your dream life, to create opportunities to where you can actually be in your purpose, which God created you to be in. So for 30 days, you're dark. No posting stories, no checking statuses, no getting on, no sending the reels to friends, no going to see what they sent you. And if somebody texts you, yo, where you been at? Don't reply instantly. Get your work done. Go to the gym. Create something. Start that business. Put in your daily inputs and then you respond if you have any free time. You shouldn't have much free time, but if you do, then you respond. You're reclaiming your attention. Because right now, fellas, your attention is being sold for pennies, and your current life, your current body, your current car, your current bank account, that's all you have. It's worth pennies because you're selling your attention for pennies. So lock in. Pillar number 2, physical fitness. You cannot have a strong mind without having a strong body, without going to the gym, without working on yourself. So non-negotiables, you're going to the gym 5 times a week. You're lifting heavy, you're moving your body, you're eating healthier. So let me tell you my split. I work out 5 days a week and have 2 rest days. Your rest days, it doesn't matter. You can have them back to back. You can have them every other day. You can work out one day, work out the next day, rest, workout, rest, workout. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you get your 5 workouts done within the week and lift heavy. Don't go in there and fake. Because the only person you're cheating is yourself. You remember teachers used to say that? Only person you're cheating is yourself if you cheat on the test. But this is true. Because guess what? You cannot buy a body. No matter how rich you are, you cannot buy your body. It's something that you can only get through discipline. You saw it in my other videos. People treat you differently. You treat yourself differently. You learn foundational principles that you can apply to other areas of your life. Fellas, fitness changed my life. As you can see, I'm here with you right now. Fitness changed my life and it can change yours. You never know. You could be in this position or you could be helping somebody else. You could carry yourself in a certain way that you get a business deal, that you attract a woman that you know you're supposed to be with. You're a person that God created you for. But it starts with fitness. So go to the gym 5 days a week, 2 rest days. Do cardio at least 120 minutes a week. Split it up however you want to, but move your body. If you want to lose weight, eat a little bit under your maintenance. I say start with 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance and move your body more. Just do that, and as soon as the weight stops dropping, either move a little bit more or eat a little bit less. Rinse and repeat, fellas. Same thing with building muscle. You're lifting heavy in both scenarios, losing weight or gaining weight. But if you want to build muscle, eat a little bit above your maintenance. You don't need to bulk and eat 1,000 calories every day. No. Eat 300 to 500 extra calories higher than your maintenance, fellas. Put in that work in the gym, get good sleep, eat healthy, and you're gonna see those results in the gym. Now, if you want a personalized plan for where you are individually, and you want it to apply to your life, your schedule, your goals, your wants, your needs, your struggles, click the link in my description. Or go to my Instagram, watch my daily stories, and get fit for free. But you got to be willing to work in either case, fellas. And this part is not going to be easy, fellas. You can't let your emotions run you. I speak about it in all my other videos. There's going to be days you don't feel like getting up. You don't feel like going to the gym. You don't feel like getting on that cardio bike because you're sore. Currently, I'm doing 2 25-minute cardios a day, 7 days a week, and I've been doing that for the past 45 days, fellas. And I haven't missed a day. You think it's because I'm super perfect, because I'm a trainer, because I know this, I've been doing. No. There's days I don't want to do it. My legs are so sore right now from leg day, and I have a cardio after this. Then I have another cardio later after I go to the gym, after I film 8 videos, after I eat all my meals. It doesn't matter. I'm not perfect, but my inputs are. My program is so perfect that I know I got to do this. This is what I have to do. And by the time I look up, I'll be where I want to be. But you got to put in that work regardless of how you feel. It's going to be raining one day. It could be snowing. It could be you might not have your groceries, so you didn't get to eat before you went to the gym. Fellas, you have to understand this. Once you take on a task that's worthwhile, you're gonna have resistance. When I first started this program, they shut my business down and froze all my accounts. So I didn't have any groceries. You know what I still did? I ate as healthy as I could. I'm not gonna eat these chips, but I'm gonna eat this apple and I'm gonna go to the gym. No, I'm technically not eating enough, but I'm not eating unhealthy. I'm not gonna gain weight for sure. When I first started cardio, my knees started hurting. I got walking pneumonia. As soon as I was seeing some results, I got walking pneumonia. You think I lay down in bed, listen to your body, lay down, go to sleep? No, bruh. As soon as I had a little bit of energy where I felt good, knock out my cardio, then I'm gonna take my medicine and go to sleep. And I'm gonna wake up and do it again. You have to be willing to do what it takes no matter what. If you want to see results physically, mentally, financially, you gotta be able to separate the work from your emotions. And then get attached to the work and not be as attached to the result. You gotta hear me, fellas. Be attached to the work, not the result. Once you're attached to the work, that dopamine comes from doing the work, from becoming the person that you're supposed to be, instead of getting the things that person that you're supposed to be has. So if you do these things, then you get what you want. But what you want isn't even really what you want. The important thing is you became that person that you're supposed to be. So you gotta lock in physically, fellas. You have to. You walk in a room, people judge you instantly, whether you like it or not. Before you even say a word, they judge you. You want them to be thinking, dang, that guy's in shape. He didn't buy that. He knows delayed gratification. He knows how to be organized. He knows how to set and achieve goals. He has standards. He knows how to put in the work no matter what, no matter the difficulty. Dang, I think he'll be good at my startup. I think he'll be good for this position. I think he'll be a great business partner. I think he'll be a great husband. But it starts with this, fellas. Put in the work. Let's go. Pillar number 3, the silence. The one that scares you the most. But why does it scare you? Because you can't be alone with your own thoughts. You get in the car, you play music, you play a podcast, you're walking in, as soon as you walk into the gym, your music's already playing. Somebody else's input, somebody else's mind and thoughts are being forced onto yours, and you're just letting it happen. You don't know what a person was feeling when they were making a certain song. You don't know what kind of spirits or whatever they were battling while they were creating that piece of art. And yes, it's cool to listen to music sometimes. Of course, it's not that deep, but things that aren't that deep, they add up. Day after day after day after day. You're 20 plus years old and you've been listening to music, what? Every day of your life since you were 20? It adds up, brother. It adds up. And you wonder where these thoughts come from. Oh, I don't know why I had that kind of thought. Oh, I don't know why I just feel like slapping somebody today. I don't know why I just feel like I should go out and get every girl I can. Because it's the stuff that you input into your brain. It's what you listen to. You cannot be alone with your own thoughts because your own thoughts aren't yours. You don't have any of your own thoughts, and you wonder, why don't I have a personality? Why don't I have my own hobbies, my own thoughts? Why can't I be a leader? Because you're too busy consuming everybody else's thoughts every time you turn around. TV, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, music, YouTube videos playing in your ear while you're working out. Like, come on, bro. You're watching Netflix while you drive? Take a break, brother. Have your own thoughts. Sit alone in silence. So for the next 30 days, no music, no podcasts, no YouTube or Netflix while you're driving. Sit alone with your own thoughts. And if you're doing everything else we talked about, if you're studying to become the best version of yourself possible through God, then you can reflect on your readings from the morning or from the night before. Reflect on your readings. Sit and actually see what God is talking to you about. This morning I read in my reading that God is always at work around you. But you don't know. You can't be involved in His work. You can't sit and pray like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? And sit there. And He's going to speak to you. No. If you have an intimate relationship with God, your heart is tender. Your heart is always, it's like a receiver. And God's always sending out a signal. But if your receiver isn't turned to Him, you're not going to get that signal, bro. So when your heart is turned to God and you can get that signal, Boom, boom, boom. As soon as he sends you that signal, woo, I already know what I have to do. Because God's already at work around you. He'll invite you to take part in that work instantly. And you got to be ready to move. You got to be ready to adjust your life to whatever he says. But you're not even going to get that signal because you have too many inputs. Your signal, your satellite, your heart satellite is turned the wrong way towards the music, towards the podcast, towards whoever you watch on a day-to-day basis. And you're not building your own relationship with God. Even if you are watching motivational content and content to help you learn, you can watch that all day. But if you don't do anything, it's not going to work. You can watch somebody talk about God all day, but if you don't have your own intimate personal relationship with them, you're not getting what you deserve. You're not getting your blessing. You're not getting what God has for you. So like I said, for the next 30 days, no music, no podcast, no YouTube while you're driving, while you're going to the gym, while you're working out, or as soon as you wake up. No, sit with your thoughts, brother. Sit with your thoughts. And also, you need a journal every day. And no, it's not no dear diary. Today was a good, no, bro. Write your thoughts. Since you're getting used to sitting with your thoughts and actually understanding what you're thinking and actually digesting God's word, write your thoughts for the day. Do it every morning. Do it every night. Do it. You can do something called habit stacking. You can do it with something that you know you're going to do every day anyway. Right before you brush your teeth, you can do your journal. Right after you brush your teeth. Right before breakfast. Right after breakfast. Something that you're already going to do. Habit stack. Stack that habit with it so you don't miss it. But when you journal, what you'll find is, okay, say you journal the last 30 days. Say you journal the last 30 days of January, right? You can look back and read over your journals and say, okay, dang, this day I was super productive. This day I stayed off the internet. I did this, I did that. I got done what I said I was going to do. I was a man of my word. I became a better man in God. I became a better man in my relationship. And when you start to see those patterns, you see, okay, I'm the best when I'm off social media. I'm the best when I get this much sleep. I'm the best when I actually do what I say I was going to do, when I track my macros, when I go to the gym, when I take care of my finances. That makes me have the better, more productive day. And you'll be able to see those patterns and repeat and repeat and repeat and reiterate until you're a machine. You're doing what you need to do on a day-to-day basis, and your life and your walk with God and your relationship is growing. It'll be evident. So you need a journal. Fellas, when you go ghost and you actually follow these principles, you become dangerous. You become a man that's worth respecting, a man that's worth following. Because now you don't have all this static in your ears and you can turn your attention towards God and his purpose for your life. There's no greater honor than to chase your purpose through God. So what happens after 30 days? You come back unrecognizable. You have clarity. You have confidence. You have some of the things that you want, but you're not attached to those material things. You're attached to doing the work. You come back with a physique that demands respect. You come back with clarity. You don't have any more dopamine tendencies, no more dopamine reliances, no more dopamine addictions. You're a completely different person. Your dopamine is not at an all-time high. You can actually have a conversation. You can actually sit down and enjoy a sunset. People will ask, what happened to you? You changed. Duh, you changed. I killed the old version of myself. I'm no longer that weak, sad, depressed, lonely, broke, fat, no direction having man that I used to be. I'm a completely different person. And if you don't like this person, if this person offends you in any way because I'm actually applying myself and I expect greatness of myself and I expect greatness out of everybody around me, then leave. I don't need you in my life because you're not included in the next step of my life if you can't get on that train with me. This isn't about disappearing forever, fellas. It's about stepping back to sharpen the blade. Because right now, you're dull. You're trying to cut through life with a dull butter knife, and that's just not going to work. That's why you feel like you can't get anything done. You can't make any progress. You can't get any headway because you're dull. Kill the weak version of you. Ghost mode is the grindstone to sharpen your blade, fellas. But fellas, I'm about to go to the gym. I'm sharpening my blade as well. Don't just watch this video and then say that was good motivation and click right to the next video. Go actually do something about it. Go to the gym, get a program, go to the grocery store, delete those apps, get off social media, bro. Commit right now. Go to the comments and type day one. You have the blueprint. I just gave it to you. The only thing standing between you and the person that you want to be, the person that you want to become, the person that has everything that you want out of life is your excuses. And I don't want to hear them. Check your screen time, put your phone down. And if you're ready to get a program exactly for your life, click the link in the description and book a call. And if you're still not convinced, watch some of my other videos. Click the link to my Instagram and go watch my daily story where I post about myself and everybody in the Magio Day Academy that's actually putting in that work. Lock in, fellas.